Most people talk about Bitcoin being money, and it is, but did you know it's also a protocol as well? And it's probably one of the most powerful protocols ever created. So in the internet, we have layers and layers of protocols. And what's interesting about these protocols is that they're actually decentralized in the sense that nobody owns them. They're open source, and basically the world just agreed to use them and adopted them over time. So at the application layer of the internet is a protocol called HTTP, and that's what's used for serving websites. We can think of that protocol and then all of the protocols underneath of it that support it as being the first globally unified protocol across the whole world. It's the first time that we had unification across the whole world on some sort of communication plane. Now, the internet as a whole is a protocol for transferring information. I want you to think about Bitcoin as a protocol. Bitcoin is the first globally unified, decentralized protocol for transferring value. Now, when we talk about protocols, there's always one that essentially wins in the long run. There's no such thing as a different version of HTTP because no other browsers would understand that language because it's not standardized. Now, the big difference between Bitcoin, the protocol, and internet protocols is that we didn't have a way to invest in internet protocols. There was really no way to, right? Because they're just open source code. They're not designed in a way that allows us to actually invest in those or invest in a company that happens to own and control it, because they don't. Companies just implement these protocols. No one controls them. But with Bitcoin, it's the first protocol that we can actually invest in. And remember, it is truly decentralized, just like these other protocols. No one controls it. So from a first principles protocol perspective, I want you to think about that and think about how big that could potentially be. What can be built on top of Bitcoin? So yeah, remember that Bitcoin itself is money, but it's enveloped in this protocol and this network that can be built on and improve every aspect of our life.